welcome to Monday Yoga. My name is Chesca, and today we're going to work towards a peak pose of mermaid pose. And since we're working with mermaid pose today, I thought I would bring some ocean sounds to kind of set the mood for our yoga practice today. Since I can't get myself to the ocean right now, I thought let's bring the ocean to us. I hope you enjoy. Let's start in child's pose. Really reach your hands forward and rest your forehead on the mat. Your knees wide apart, toes touching. Feel your chest melt towards the mat. Let's do 5 breaths in child's pose. Let's walk our child's pose to the right. Trying to keep your body and your hips in one place, but move your body to the right. Let's do 3 breaths in the right and 3 breaths on the left. Really feel that stretch on the side of your body. And now let's move to the other side. Feeling that nice stretch on the right side of your body. Now let's walk our hands back to center. Put your palms on the mat, on the sides of your head, and come up. And let's do thread the needle. Right hand goes underneath. Left hand on your mat, right hand with a palm on the floor. Left hand kind of pushes very gently away for a nice twist in your side body. We'll do around 5 breaths on the other side as well. Get ready to switch. Left hand under. Right hand gently pushing the floor away, twisting your body very gently. Alright, get ready to come back to the center. From here, let's do a few cat-cows. Inhale, push the floor away, arch the back. And exhale, look up, chin up. Scoop, move the belly down, move your hips up. Inhale, arch the back, push the floor away, and exhale, cat. I guess this is the cow. Cat and cow. Cat, inhale, and cow, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now, from here, my hair, it's not going to work. From here, hover your knees and get ready to push back into our first downward facing dog. Walk your hands a little bit forward with your heels still up. We're going to wave forward to plank. Wave forward to plank. And then get ready to hover the knees again. Hover. Push your hips up in the air. And wave forward to plank. We'll do that 2 more times. Hover the knees. Hips up in the air. And wave forward to plank. Hover the knees. Push back, hips up in the air, and wave forward to plank. From here, you can knees up or knees down. I'm going to do knees down. Go halfway down for chaturanga. Cobra. And push back down to your downward facing dog. This time you can pedal the heels. And if you're ready to set your heels down, you can. Otherwise, you can keep your heels up. Do whatever feels right for your body. From downward facing dog, lift your right leg up and step it forward for a low lunge. And come up. We'll do a few low lunge moves, moving forward and back to half splits. All right, keeping your hips square. Hip square, move yourself forward, inhale, frame that right foot, and exhale, move back to your half splits. Right foot is pointing up towards the ceiling. Inhale back forward in your low lunge, and exhale back to half splits. Inhale forward. Exhale, half splits. One last, inhale forward. Exhale back to half splits. And let's do that on the other side. Left side, low lunge. And move forward. Feel that nice stretch. Exhale back to your half split. Inhale forward. Exhale back to your half split. Inhale forward. Exhale back to your half split. Forward. And back. down. Let's move into wide-legged forward fold. In this wide-legged forward fold, feel free to fold forward any amount. Get ready to come back up. And from here, turn to reach your left foot. If you need a strap or a belt can help you reach your foot. Let's switch to the right side. Get ready to move back to center. And let's move into I think this is called deer pose. I don't know if you've ever sat like this when you were little to play cards or something, but this was a position that I was very comfortable sitting in when I was young. Little did I know it was a yoga pose. Just hold this pose for 5 breaths. Right foot tucked into the inside of your left thigh. Left foot turned. And just breathe. After about 5 breaths, we're going to switch to the other side. Maybe have your hands behind you to support you. Switch sides. Right knee on the mat. Left foot in the inside of that right thigh. Sit upright. Feel that stretch in your hips and breathe. Again, I think this is called deer pose. Get ready to release from this pose, and let's move into hero pose. In hero pose, I find that it's nice to have a bolster or a pillow behind you. Knees together. Sit. Have your heels on both sides of your hips. And when you're ready, you can slowly ease yourself back, either on your elbows or move back down onto your back. Cup the elbows if that feels good. In this position, you're going to feel a nice stretch in your back. You can also just lay with your hands by your sides. If you don't have a bolster, you can either stay right here, if this is enough, or if you want more, move down into your back. Have your hands either cupping your elbows or by your side. Last few seconds in this pose, we're going to come up. You come back up on your elbows and slowly lift yourself up. And move back into, let's move into Malasana or squat. From squat pose, put your palms on the mat and slowly come up. Maybe halfway lift. Forward fold. And slowly come up. Take a deep breath. Reach your arms up. And exhale, palms at heart center. Okay. For mermaid pose, what's really important for mermaid pose is to have our hips that are nicely warmed up. So let's warm up with a few more, with some more hip openers like lizard pose. So for lizard pose, let's step forward. No, let's go into downward facing dog. Raise that right leg up and step forward outside your right hand. And breathe. Toes are pointed towards the corner of the mat. Foot at an angle. When you're ready to move into a low lizard, move down. From this position, we're going to move into a deeper hip opener. Go back up. Put your right hand on your knee and gently push that away. I don't know what happened to our beach sounds. Alright, when you're ready, release from that pose. And from here, lift that back leg up. And if you feel like you have your balance, reach back. And with your open hand, catch that back foot. And just breathe. ready to release from this pose. Very gently let go of it. And let's do that on the other side. Maybe let's do it from downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up, sweep it up, and step it outside the left hand. We're now in high lizard on the left side. From this high lizard, we're going to move into low lizard. Okay, come back up. Now, gently put your left hand on your left knee and gently push your left knee away any amount. You can stay here or when you're ready for that added quad stretch. Lift that right foot, test your balance, see how your knee feels. And if you're ready, open palm, catch that right foot with your left hand and breathe. Get ready to release from this pose. Slowly let go. Let's move back into child's pose. And come back up. I wonder if we're ready. Let's first do a seated mermaid pose. We'll do it on the right side. There are many variations of this pose, but let's do a simple one. Let's go back to this deer pose. And from here, lift your right leg up. It helps to grab it with your left hand. And then hook that foot on the crook of your elbow. This may be enough for you today to stay right here, or you can move into the bind. You can either use a strap. What is that? A strap. In mermaid pose, you're going to feel a nice, gentle opening in the front of your chest. It actually feels really good. Plus it looks cool. Get ready to release from this pose. very gently. Let go. Let's do that on the other side. Lift that left leg up. Maybe grab it with your right hand to help you. Get yourself, put your foot in the crook of your left arm. You can stay right here, or if you have the bind, get ready to let go. You can also do a fancy version I saw on Instagram today. It's a reclining mermaid pose. Let's see if I can do it. In this position, why can't I do it? Okay. Oh my goodness. Step the right leg, cross it over the left. Okay. Hook the left hand underneath the ankle. Lie down. I saw this pose on Jenny to be Fit's page on Instagram, or Jenny G to be Fit. Get ready to release from this pose if you tried it. And let's do that on the other side. Come back up. Hook that. It's too bad my ocean sounds kind of stopped. But what are you gonna do? Such is life. When you're ready to release from this version of a reclining mermaid, let that go. Get ready to come up. Let's do, how about a standing version of mermaid pose? Okay. For standing, you catch your right foot in your right hand and then open with your palm faced out. Same like when we were sitting, maybe hook that, and when you're ready, just bind it. When you're ready to come down from this pose, slowly release. Let's do that on the other side. Catch that left foot. hold it on the crook of that elbow. All right, get ready to release from the pose. Hold on and set it down. Whew. Okay, let's move into some half pigeon on the right. Have your fingers propping yourself up, look up, and then wave down. Look up and wave down. Look up and wave down and stay down. Hold that sleeping pigeon while I fix the ocean sounds. From sleeping pigeon, we're going to come up and move into double pigeon. We're going to lean to the right and stack your left shin on top of the right shin, left ankle over the right knee, left knee over the right ankle. Have your fingers propped up behind you to help keep you supported. Or if you want to forward fold in this pose, I actually find it more comfortable to be in a forward fold. Any amount, just very slightly folded. Try to keep my chin up so I don't round my back. From this double pigeon pose, let's move into cow face pose. Move your left leg on top of your right leg. Knees stacked one on top of the other. Hips as evenly as possible sitting on the mat. And when you're ready, maybe let's move into a prayer twist. Hook that right elbow on the outside of the left knee and twist. last few breaths in this pose. Come out of that twist, and let's move into Gomukhasana, cow face arms. Right arm up. Put your hand between your shoulder blades. Left hand goes behind you, reaches. Forward fold any amount. Come back up and release from the pose. Let's switch sides. We're going to do half pigeon on the other side with your left leg. Let's take it from downward facing dog. Sweep the left leg up and set it, your knee close to the left hand. Prop your fingers up to help support you. We're going to do some half pigeon waves. Breathe in, breathe out, wave down. Breathe in, breathe out, wave down. Inhale, wave up. Exhale, wave down. Inhale, wave up. Exhale, wave down and stay down. Alright, get ready to release from your sleeping pigeon. We're going to move up into double pigeon. Lean to the left. Get ready to stack your shins. Right ankle over left knee. Right knee over left ankle. Either have your hands behind you to support you, look up, or forward fold any amount, trying to keep your back as straight as possible. From double pigeon, we're going to move into cow face pose. Right leg goes over the left leg, stacking the knees. Hips both evenly on your mat. And let's move into prayer twist on this side. Left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Palms together and twist. from this prayer twist in cow face leg, we're going to come back up. And in this position, raise your left hand, bend at the elbow, place your left hand in between your shoulder blades. Right hand comes under, meets the left, and hold this pose for a nice stretch in your shoulders. Stay here upright or forward fold any amount. Release from the pose. And from here, let's move into our knees. And very gently, let's move into camel pose. For camel, put your hands kind of like in your back pockets if you have back pockets. And very gently move your hips as forward as possible. And when you are ready, just look up. Feel that gentle stretch in the front of your chest. You can stay right here in this pose, or if you feel like you can reach your heels, go for it. Get ready to come back up. Just sit on your heels. Feel the effects of that pose. Maybe move into child's pose. You can do the knees wide or the knees close together. Choose whatever variation feels good for your body. All right, get ready to come up. From here, let's move on to our belly. Lay down. We're going to move into locust pose. In locust pose, your eyes are kind of around here, okay? Not up there, but down at your mat. Kind of look at your nose almost. And when you're ready to come up, lift everything up. Pressing the pubic bone down on the mat, but everything else comes up. Ready? 3, 2, 1, come up. If you can, lift everything up higher. Last few seconds in this pose, and come down. Palms face up. Maybe windshield wiper your ankles swinging from side to side. And we're going to do a second set of locust pose. In that second set, you can do the same variation that you did, or clasp your hands behind you. Whatever you choose, get ready to come up. In 3, 2, 1, come up. Get ready to come down. From here, put your hands by your side and get ready for Sphinx pose. Feel a nice opening in the front of your chest. You can stay here in Sphinx pose, or if you want to move into seal pose, put your hands in the corner of your mat and come up for a deeper back bend. Get ready to release from the pose. Come down, spread your arms open for a T. Maybe rest your right cheek on the mat. Get ready for some reclined twists. Oh, I forgot. Put your right hand, let's do the left hand first. Put your left hand, no, left to the right. Put your right hand by your ear. Put your right hand by your ear. Push the floor away and twist. Put your right leg behind your left knee. Rest your head on the ground and feel a nice twist. Feel a nice stretch on your left shoulder. Let's switch sides. Left hand by your left shoulder. Right hand is completely stretched out, palms face down. Push the floor away. Turn your body, put your right foot behind your, left foot behind your right knee. Feel that nice stretch on your right shoulder. Get ready to come out of this pose. Flip yourself back on your belly. Get ready for second set of Sphinx. into, we're going to move into our back. I want to throw in one more mermaid pose, a different reclining mermaid pose. Let's just try it, okay? Let's see where it brings us, just because we're all mermaidy with our ocean sounds. All right? Reach your arms forward, slowly lower back down, and in this position, stretch your legs down on the floor. Lift your left, let's do the left side first so you can see what we're doing. With your left leg, turn it. Feel that nice stretch. And this time, hook it on your elbow. You can stay here if this is enough, or if you want to do the bind. Do the bind. Relax in your mermaid pose. Bask in the sound of the ocean waves. And when you're ready, let's switch sides. Gently release from the pose. Set it down. Lift the right side. Now bear in mind, your one side may not feel exactly like the other. Just do whatever you can. So I'm in a half hero at this point, reclining hero, just one half. Now I'm going to hook my right foot underneath my elbow, on top of my elbow. I don't know if you can see it. You can stay here if this is enough, or go for the full bind. Alright, get ready to come down. Not come down. Get ready to release from this reclined mermaid. Let's do bridge pose. Have your heels really close to your glutes. And when you're ready, lift your hips up high. And breathe. You can keep your hands flat on the mat or clasp your hands behind you to help lift you up even higher. When you're ready, release from the pose. Move your feet to the edges of your mat and windshield wiper your legs. Let's do one last back bend for the day. You can either do bridge, or you can choose to do wheel if wheel is in your practice. Get ready. Hands by your ears, fingers pointing towards your feet. And when you're ready, push up. Try to work towards getting straighter arms, pushing your chest towards the back of your mat. You can either do heels down or heels up. And when you're ready to come down from this pose, tuck your chin in so the back of your head meets the mat first as you slowly lower down. Hug your knees in. Maybe rock from side to side. From here, straighten your left leg back down. Right knee close to the right armpit. And from here, twist to the left. Right shoulder on the mat, palms face up. Look over your right shoulder. You can choose to keep your leg bent, or if you want to try to reach that hand up to catch your foot, go for it. Or if you don't want to catch that left foot, it's a cool shape and a neat stretch. Get ready to switch sides. Release from whatever version you were in. Come back to center. Lower that right leg down. Switch. Left knee close to the left armpit. And when you're ready, twist to the right. Left shoulder as close to the mat as possible, looking over at your left, toward your left hand, right hand on your left knee, helping generate that twist. You can choose to stay here or straighten that. Do I even have space? Straighten that left leg for an added stretch. Maybe catch that right foot with your left hand. Alright, get ready to release from whatever reclined twist version you had. Let's move into reclined, let's move into waterfall first. Have your legs straight up, like you have an imaginary wall behind you. Just breathe. And maybe slowly lower down, very, very slowly. Very slowly. This is the last pose we're going to do. Very slowly, feel that in your core. And once your heels touch the mat, relax into your Shavasana. Have your feet wider than your hips. Let your feet just fall naturally palms, just fingers curling naturally. Relax. Let your mermaid just relax on the sand, unfettered by the world. Get ready to wake your mermaid up, or merman, and slowly come up. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this mermaid yoga.